barbecue. We promised you some cute critters today. It has been a busy year for the Southwest Virginia Wildlife Center as it continues conservation efforts across our hometown.
Yeah, I didn't know where to stand. I was like, all right, snake, bat, snake,
Stuff everywhere.
We are joined by Chester Leonard and Megan Johnson to discuss those efforts as well as the upcoming Night Owl on the Town Gala. Welcome, guys. Great to have you.
Thanks for having us.
All right. And yeah, so you brought some friends with you.
Oh, yes.
So, all right, tell us who we have here.
You want to go?
Sure, I have Coda. He's a big brown bat. He's only got one thumb, so he's a non-releasable. If he were to fly to a tree, he couldn't climb out of the way of danger. So for that reason, we're keeping him as an education ambassador, and we're helping use him to remove the stigma that a lot of people have with the negative stigma that people have with bats, because they're actually wonderful for the environment.
Yeah, they really are, and they eat a lot of mosquitoes, which is why I like them.
Right.
It's hard to see, and you call him a big brown bat, but he's
Yes.
tiny.
He
Yes.
is.
He's actually cute. I'm one of those people not always a fan of bats, but he's pretty darn cute.
I told you, they're just
Yeah.
little and fluffy. So there's also a species called the little brown bat, so that's why they are the bigger in comparison,
Okay.
but still tiny.
The little brown bat's
Very
about
helpful.
half the size.
Yeah, okay. All right, teeny tiny. All right, Megan,
And
who do
then
you have
I've got Elf Hiss, our
the
eastern
name.
king snake. Yes. So he was illegally kept as a pet. Now you can have these guys as pets, but they have to be captive bred, which he was not. He was plucked out of the wild. So as you can see, he's very comfortable with people, which is what we call habituated to people. So he would not survive as well in the wild as if he had grown up in the wild like he was supposed to. So he's got a comfy place with us at our center now. These guys are really cool though because they actually eat venomous snakes when they live in the wild.
Keep us safe.
Yes.
for-
So all snakes are good snakes, and these guys are definitely one of my favorites.
Okay, we also have this cute little friend here.
Yes.
This is-
slower moving.
This is Rosie. She's checking out everything. She's one of our eastern box turtle ambassadors.
She's checking out the snake.
right.
Yeah, she's very aware of her surroundings. We do have a little snack in there to entice her, but she's a little distracted.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's okay. A lot going on. So let's talk about some of the conservation efforts to help
Sure.
friends and many others there at the Wildlife Center.
So we brought Rosie today because we have done, the last year, 154 eastern box turtles. And they're one of the species more in conservation need in our area. People aren't aware of it, but there's actually a lot of wildlife smuggling in Southwest Virginia, especially with turtles. An eastern box turtle like Rosie, for example, in an Asian market go for $2,000.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow. I had no idea.
And a turtle about this size could be anywhere from 10, maybe 20 years old. And when you remove one turtle that size from the environment, you're actually removing a reproducing member of the turtle population, and you can stunt that growth for a decade or more.
And it did used to be legal to just take them out of your backyard and keep them as pets, but it has since become illegal when the effects on their population were noticed and paid attention to. So we like to remind people that there's a reason they're not in pet stores anymore. They belong out in the wild, and they're very necessary out there too.
Yeah.
The numbers are plummeting rapidly.
Yeah, interesting. You're also doing some work with wild turkeys. Tell me about that. That's
We
interesting.
are. We're working with the state biologists with the Department of Wildlife Resources, and we are repopulating turkeys in the counties where they once had a thriving population but no longer exist. So this year, in 2 different batches, we released wild turkeys. One place I think was in Pittsylvania County, and the other one, I can't remember, I think it was Henry. But no, as far as towards Tidewater, I'm sorry. But yes, so we are repopulating turkeys in areas that didn't exist. It's one of the many ways we're doing conservation at the center. Again, I mentioned the turtles. We're doing that with the turkeys. And of course, I think you'd probably segue into the Allegheny wood rats as well.
Yeah.
Everyone hears rat and they kind of get a little squeamish at first. But these rats they're very different in the fact they pose no health risk to humans. And they're an indicator of forest health. Along with the loss of the American chestnut, so did these wood rats declined as well. However, here in Virginia, we have a healthy population. We're working with Radford University, Dr. Powers, to trap them, and then we're going to send them to states like Indiana, Pennsylvania, Ohio, New Jersey, where they're listed as endangered, and we're going to repopulate those states with these wood rats.
That's wonderful. So your efforts spreading beyond state lines. We also have to acknowledge these beautiful items you brought ahead of the Night Owl on the Town fundraising gala coming up. Tell us a little
Right.
more about that.
So over here we have a stained glass barred owl, which is made by one of our supporters. It's more than 250 pieces. Here we actually have one of 8 Rembrandt impressions This is valued at a couple $1,000s. We're going to have this on display at the gala. We're not going to put them for auction just yet. We're waiting on some official appraisals to come in, but they'll be there. Now, if someone wants to come there with their checkbook and make an offer, we can discuss that at the time.
Yes.
Another one of our benefactors has given us a lot of Native American art this year. This is just some of it. This is Lakota from out in New Mexico, I believe. It's a belt and, of course, a little scarf.
Gorgeous.
We have a drone. We have golf stuff. We have a beautiful pearl necklace,
Oh, yes, always.
a Venetian vase, actually from Italy.
Oh, wow. That is gorgeous. Look at that.
And the final picture over there is another famous Southwestern artist. His name's Romero. But it's just a sample of some of the things we have. We have lots of trips to, you can go on a trip to Italy, New Orleans, Myrtle Beach, the Homestead, the Greenbrier. We've got a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Football games. We have a second row 50-yard line tickets for the Commanders.
Ooh, so a lot of good stuff.
No.
Yeah.
And the auction starts when? It's coming up.
September 12th at noon.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So we want to make sure that we get that on the calendar. And of course, make sure that you come out for the Night Owl on the Town Gala. There's the information on your screen. We also have a link over on our website as well. Guys, thank you so much for being here and educating us.
course.
It's so great seeing what you're doing.
Thank you so much.
Really
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
Of course.
Thank you.